muddy color. Cross your fingers that it'll change back. Hi guys, welcome back to Sky Remedies. Today we are making a kiwi watermelon soap as part of our summer fruity collection. So we're gonna start with our base oils. In here I have olive oil, hemp seed oil, cocoa butter, coconut oil, and castor oil. And I'm gonna pour in the lye water solution.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.
Okay, we're just gonna blend this up.
And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
All right, this is looking really nice. It's a nice trace.
Even if the sky is falling down. So high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know.
So what I'm gonna do is try to make the kiwi layer first. So I'm going to have to split my batch into 4 different batches.
If I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Alright, so for this first layer, it is going to be kind of a darker green color. It's a mix between Let Us Entertain You by Mad Micas and some Green Vibrance by Nurture Soap.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
So a lot of times when you're using Green Vibrance by Nurture Soap or any kind of green colorant really, once you mix the fragrance in, it does a bit of a color morphing and it might turn into a muddy color. But a lot of the times it will switch back to the color it's supposed to be in about 24 hours. So if you see the color change, that's what is going on. Today's fragrance that we're using is Kiwi-Watermelon by Nature's Garden. I have it all measured out and separated with some kaolin clay to anchor in the scent.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a bit of a blend. Alright, there it is. It's nice and thick. We're gonna get it into the mold.
Even if the sky is falling down, yeah.
So today we're gonna use this silicone mold from Brambleberry. It's a little bit wider, but it'll do what we need it to do.
The sky is falling down.
Just gonna texture the bottom just a little bit, just gives it some dimension. And And then we're gonna sprinkle in some poppy seeds, because if you look at a kiwi, they seem to have some black seeds on them. And I don't want too much because it can be a little bit scratchy. So we're just gonna sprinkle just a little bit in there. Okay, we're gonna let this set up and we're gonna mix the inside color. All right, so for this one, we're not going to add any fragrance to it, mostly because there's a little bit of vanilla in the fragrance, and that tends to change the color of your soap. It starts to put a tan tint to it, and I really don't want that in this layer. So this part is supposed to be the middle of the kiwi. It is this light green color that I used, Let Us Entertain You by Mad Micas, mixed with lemon cupcake and a little bit of titanium dioxide. Let's see if that'll do.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work nicely. It's a really pretty yellow color with a greenish tint. Okay, I'm gonna blend this up so it can thicken up a little bit more.
Driving through days and nights.
Looks like a little bit of color morphing going on. This pretty yellow-green color is not looking so pretty anymore. I really hope it changes back. And there's really no way in telling until waiting 24 hours.
Won't stop for.
Alright, let's get this color in. Cross your fingers that it'll change back. Otherwise, I'm going to have a whole lot of watermelon kiwi soap for myself.
Traffic lights. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
Okay, we're gonna let that set up for a little bit and texture the top. Sprinkle the poppy seeds again and get in the next layer. All right, let's texture this top.
If I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Again, we're gonna sprinkle some poppy seeds on the top. Should probably put it in my hand so I don't put too much.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching.
I'm gonna set this aside and start on the top layer. It's going to be the same as the very first layer that we did with the green, the darker green. And it should be a little bit easier because I don't need it quite as thick. I'm not texturing it, and so it doesn't need to be as thick.
My eyes, you can say I lost my mind.
Pour in the fragrance oil.
I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
And we're ready to pour it in. Okay, so it's in here, it's nice and smooth. We're gonna leave it that way. I'm going to mix the watermelon part of it, and it's just gonna be a watermelon color, or what we assume to be a watermelon color. And it's gonna go on top, so I'm gonna keep this nice and smooth. We're gonna set it aside, let it set up. It'll make it lots easier to pour in the watermelon color on top. Ooh, look at that, it's starting to thick up. That'll be fine, it'll loosen up once I give it a good mix and pour in the fragrance.
Jumping from.
There we go. Not too bad at all. All right, so for our watermelon, color. We have this beautiful pink color. And this one is called Voodoo by Mad Micahs.
Cliff so high, trusting our wings to fly.
Okay, let's mix that in. Look at that. Ooh, that is a beautiful watermelon color.
Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And
I wish you guys could smell this through the video. It smells amazing.
I really wanna know, if
I'm going to use a spatula to help break the fall because I really want to keep this straight line that we have with the green.
figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for.
Right, I'm gonna let this set up for a bit before I texture the top. Okay, so I thought the camera was already rolling and I started texturing, and then I realized, so you didn't miss a whole lot. I did a lot of just checking to see if it was ready to be textured or how I wanted to do it. And honestly, I'm still not sure, so I'm just gonna kind of play with it until I like it.
My eyes, you can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
There you go. We'll see how it looks when we cut it open in probably about 48 hours. So I will bring you back then and we'll see how it comes out.
Even if the sky is falling down.